Morning everyone. It is Sunday. I think it's the 13th of December this year. Sunday the 13th of December. I've just made a video for which is going to go out sometime in 2027. I won't say what it is, otherwise it'll ruin it. Anyway, I thought, you know what? I might as well just keep filming, really. I'm doing my cross route. I know you've seen it a few times. Right, that's better. I normally come out with the headphones on, but guess what? They're as flat as a fart. And they take ages to charge. They last a long time, but I got a little bit silly with them, and I was like, anyway, they're as flat as a fart, and no Tony Blackburn for me. Now, I've already got 7 bags today. 6 of them were on another video that you're going to see, as I said, in 2027. Tidy this up, and then put that there, and then I got another one sort of walking. I'll show you later. I'm going to just film until the end. I'll probably edit it a little bit. So Lauren's got a job as an elf for the Christmas period, so she's gone to work, and she passed her driving test recently. Just take a little bit of pressure off that bin. She passed her driving test recently and bought her a little car, so she's gone to work. Yeah, so as I said, I've just filmed another video. I won't say too much about it, but I got 6 bags and it was quite fun. Let's put it that way. It was quite fun. You might recognise where I am, actually. Just up by the ramp road. Look, there's a railway line there. Done a huge litter pick yesterday as well for another video which you're going to see. I'm not going to be able to tell you what it is, otherwise it'll ruin it. But I've done a huge litter pick yesterday. Huge. It was more than 35 bags, let's put it that way. But that's going to also be another video. I was originally working, so I didn't go to the Burnley match. I wanted to go up to Burnley. It's one of the few grounds I haven't done, actually. So there you go. Let's just take a quick picture of that as well for the council. I'll let them know it's there. That's tidied it up. Let me just take a quick picture, everyone. So yeah, I was going to go to Burnley originally. That's better. But I had to work, and then my Andrea's come up a week earlier than planned. So in the end, she worked yesterday and I done this huge litter pick because I was unable to get a ticket. Football ain't like it used to be when you could just go and pay on the gate. So anyway, I watched it on the telly at 5:30 last night and we won! Our second away win of the season. We got an away win at Tottenham the other week, which was nice. I've been struggling a bit. I'm talking about Fulham, by the way. Been struggling a bit. I've had a load of injuries and things just haven't gone our way. We haven't been playing that bad, but things just haven't been going our way. The dice haven't fallen our way. I'll tell you what, I'll just keep walking up here. It won't be a long video, but I'll put it out later on this afternoon. I'll just edit it quickly before I get the boot. Look, get the boot. Oh, no jokes, no joke, not allowed to do jokes. Oh, actually, just while I'm at it, I'm only going to walk to the roundabout today, by the way, everyone. I'm only going to walk to the roundabout just while I'm at it, and then I'm going to walk back towards Asda's, and then I'll be done, because I've done half of this route already as part of the other video. So what I was going to say quickly, so this will go out this afternoon. It's almost live, isn't it? It's as live as you can get them. I'll go for a little run first. I'm going to go and run a few miles. Christmas just round the corner. So this is just a bonus video without any number on it. I've got quite a few videos made in advance. It's good doing this litter pick. Usually I do this time of year. I've been doing this litter pick in the dark, but doing it in the light helps because I can just see things I can't see in the dark, like that. I'm already coming up to a bag. Oh, and I'm standing on something as well, I can hear it. Come on, Jared. I've not kept a bag total actually for this year. I spoke to Remco the other day, but he said something about how many bags or something. We had a little chat on WhatsApp. Morning, Remco. Morning, Astra. Morning, everyone else. Well, I don't know, as personal. They've not got me on WhatsApp. Let's get in here a sec, real quick. See if we can make a 25-minute video out of this, just for today. So I was speaking to Remco and I said, no, I haven't kept a log of my bags this year. I just decided I wasn't going to. But now, am I going to get out of here, you blithering fool? I have to go back in the way I came. Anyway, that's better. Right, that's better. So, I'll tell you one thing. I know I just broke, I can't remember the numbers now, but 2022 was just in the 3,000 bags. 2023 was the high 3,000 bags. And 2024, I broke 4,000 bags for the first time. Now, if you was to ask me how many bags I've done this year, my best guess will be, look at this. Look, this is crazy. This is what I'm up against all the time. Permanent. I only litter picked it as well. What is it? It's Sunday, yeah? When did I litter pick this? I think I'll litter pick this Wednesday after work. Yeah, it was Wednesday after work I litter picked this. Look, you got these dickheads who come in here and they sort of just do drugs and whatnot. In my opinion, a waste of oxygen. You can quote me on that one. A waste of oxygen. Anyway, so I'm being distracted from what I was talking about. Oh yeah, bags. So I reckon this year I've done probably close to 4,000. I reckon I'll finish the year on about 3,800 bags. But for one reason and another, I've not litter picked as much this year. I've had a few trips. I know I've done a little bit of litter picking on some of those trips. Some in America and some in France, which you will see actually shortly. Those ones I've done in France are going to come up. I think the last one of the Magnificent 7. Right, just while I'm on it, there's another Magnificent 7 out tomorrow. But I might push it back to Tuesday now as I'm putting this one out. Boo, you all say, boo! But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I've got a France one on the Magnificent 7 at the end. And then I've got another one in the US on New Year's Day. I saw Chili's video yesterday. He said that he's not doing his 12 bags of Christmas either. I'll tell you the issue. If you go for an hour's litter pick, You come back and you have a cup of tea and just settle down for 10 minutes. Just leave that there. It's about my 10th bag today. Not all on this video though, obviously, as I said. Right, so the issue is, if you do, I'm not going to do the roundabout today. It was never part of my, it's my alternate one where I don't do the roundabout and the green. So I just come to the end, and then I alternate them, where the next time I do it, which will be probably about Thursday, I think it is Thursday, I'll do this, and then I'll do the green and the roundabout and whatnot. From this one I do the bushes. I just come from the bushes when I started the video, just come out of there. So let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. I've only got to walk down to Asda's and I'm done. I might as well just not even bother editing the video. I'm not going to edit it. You're just going to stay with me the whole way. Hooray, you say. Boo, you say. So, where was we? I was talking about not doing the green, wasn't I? Not doing the green, not doing the green, not doing the green. Oh yeah, before that. Oh yeah, so if you do like an hour's, say, recording. Well, let me give you a better example. Yesterday I done nearly 4 hours of recording. And I got home and I was Billy Bollocks, to say the least. I was out 4 hours and got a hell of a lot of bags, as I said. More than 30, way more. But anyway, that's for a video you're going to see in the future. But by the time I'd had a bath and I had a few cups of tea, and I found a bit of Lauren's chocolate, which I decided I needed. I then sort of settled down and started going through the footage. Now Lauren showed me how to do it, so I can edit a lot of these on my own now. And there's one in there, but can I get it? There's a couple in there, but it's getting to them. You flipping thing. Just can't get to. These branches are just deflecting the. So the other bit's a bit of paper. I let that rot. I'll leave it to rot. So where was I? So yeah, I had to sift through 4 hours of footage. All right, okay, I put my hand over the video like this, yeah, and I say, right, so that's my sort of cue to edit. I think one got through actually. We didn't edit a video. The one where I cut my head open on the park and I aired it last week. Now obviously that was back in the summer when I done it, but I aired it last week. One of the edits got through. Lucky I wasn't effing and jeffing after it as well. Usually when I edit, I might have a misuse of the verbal moralities. My frustration comes out. Yeah. Anyway, if that ever happens, you'll just have to excuse me. Living around here can be frustrating. So I might push that back to Tuesday now. Part 4 of the Magnificent 7. It's a real video nasty. Go on, Barry. Go on, Barry. Go on, Barry. Wants to be a Barry. Yeah, I done this on Wednesday night, by the way, everyone. Wednesday night is when I done this route last. Sunday morning. And I've already got, although you've only seen me get a few bags, this is about my 3rd bag. I'll show you one I got beforehand, and then I'll show you. Beep, 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 beep. My phone it's been on silent for months, but I put it on the other day. I entered that thing on the radio where you can win like 750,000 quid. You text a number, you get so many entries. So I thought, you know what? I was going to do the lottery, which is £2.50. But then I forgot to do it. So I done this for the first time ever. I think it's called Make Me a Winner. You can win 750,000 quid, I think. Let me just put that on there properly. Just come off the bag hoot slightly, that's better. So I put my ringer on just in case, on the slim possibility they was going to ring me up and say, Gerard, you've won 750 grand. But I didn't get the call. That's why I'm doing this rather than on the plane to Acapulco, first class, at the moment. Right, let's keep going. I've only got a few hundred yards. I might as well just not bother to edit it. I'll make sure there's no swearing, no misuses of the verbal modalities. You can get a nice breakfast in this place. I think they charge you a tenner, but it's sort of eat all you can. It's not bad actually. I'm not in an eat all you can mood at the moment. I did have a little bit of toast this morning. Been out about an hour now. Come on. Trying to get this in here. Dow day day, dow day day, day 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 day, Ex Maria day 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 day. I tell you what does make me laugh. I'm just singing a 16th century Christmas song that came out in the 1970s. I tell you what does make me laugh. The difference between, I think Australia might have them, but our Christmas songs, we have like Elton John, like Step Into Christmas, Step Forever, and we have songs like Slade. Are you hanging up your stocking on the wall? When I went to America for the first time at Christmas, which was years ago now, I was married to Mrs. O. We travelled on Christmas Day. It was the year 2000, because I remember my Andrea, who's my eldest, she was knee-high to grasshopper. She was a couple of weeks old. She was only about 8 weeks old. Well, we travelled over to the US for Christmas. When I got there, they didn't play any of the records that they play in the UK for Christmas, like Slade or Elton John or, oh, nearly fell over there, and things like that. I was really amazed. They played a lot of older stuff from like the, what's his name? Can't even remember his name. Dean Martin and things like that. And Bing Crosby. But I was really surprised. I said, have you never heard of this one from Shakin' Stevens in 1985? Then my brother-in-law's like, no. I'm like, what are you? What's going on here? Right, this is actually private land. I'm on the hotel's land. Now I did clean in here the other day, but it was in the dark, so there is a bit of, I've got quite a bit out of here. Surely it hasn't all come since Wednesday. Being deflected from the bushes. I won't do it all. I'll let the hotel do some. I'm not their lackey. I don't mind doing some of it. All it eventually does is just spread out to the front, and it looks like crap. They told me pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, a new bonking to see pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. So this is effectively, you're catching half my cross route. Why I decided to film it, I've absolutely no idea. But I'm not going to edit it. I'm just you're going to get the whole shebang. I'm only going up to the end of the road, and that's it. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So I think this is the third bag I've done with you lot, and then I've done one before that, 4, and then 6 on the other bit, 10. And because I went down to Ballsbridge Tesco's yesterday, well, I sort of didn't. I came back from Balls. Oh, look, these bags. I told you these bags are crap. Look, they split. Look. Absolutely shocking, these bags are. These are the new council bags that everyone moans about. You can see why they moan about them now. Look, I can't even tie the bloody thing now. What a piece of crap. Buy cheap, get cheap. Put that in my pocket. Let's just put on a fresh one. I've only got 100 odd yards to go. Come they told me proper bum bum. Now, some of you might be asking, where's your trolley? Oh, I've got some news, or should I save the news? I made a video about 10 days ago. Do you remember recently I released a video in Printing House Lane, which I made back in the summer? Yeah? And I went to Printing House Lane. It's where the one I saw Chili's cat, if you remember it. It came out about 5 weeks ago. I made it in the summer after work, but I saw what I call Chili's cat. That little cat that's so friendly with everyone. Anyway, there was a bit in there and one of you commented about it. Can't remember who, but one of you commented. You'll probably say, it's me Gerard, it's me. But you called it the mini pit. There was a bit in there and I said, oh, I'm not doing that today. You know me, I'm not doing that today. Most of the time when I say I'm not doing that today, I end up doing it. But that day I really didn't do it. It was called the mini pit. When I went back there with the trolley about a week and a half ago, and I think it's a video for February. Let's just go over here real quick. Another bit. I've done all this the other day and I'm all ready. This is bag 11. And as I said, because I walked back from Ballsbridge Tesco's from that mighty litter pick yesterday, because I walked back from Ballsbridge Tesco's, I sort of done that bit, so that's normally the end of this route going in the other direction. But as I said, as I've done it, I haven't got to do it today, so I'm going to finish at Asda's. Now this looks like a mess twice this week. I cleaned it once and Asda's cleaned it once. But let's have a look. I don't recall it being too bad, and then I'll just end the video, everyone. So let's finish where I was. So I went back to Printing House Lane and these bags are getting heavy now, carrying them. I'd done that bit what one of you called the mini pit, so I think that comes out in February. I made it, as I said, about a week and a half ago, maybe just a bit more. There's something in the road line here, I saw it earlier. So yeah, that's an adventure in itself, Printing House Lane. But I've named the trolley. Now it does come out on that video. I've given the trolley a name finally. You just have to wait until February to see it. I don't want to ruin the name, otherwise I'm just ruining a video that I've already made. Anyway, as I'm getting near the end, that's just become mush with the ground, that is. I can't pick that up. That's just become mush. We've had a lot of rain lately, a lot of rain. Let's put that down because it's getting heavy. So where was it? Oh, digress so much. I've got all the way to the end. And so yesterday, this video, yeah, I started editing it, and I've got my hand up to edit, Gerald, edit. I think it's become Eddie now rather than edit. It's become this. It's become Eddie. That means edit. And I noticed to keep my hand over the camera for longer, then they won't slip through, because there's a noticeable sort of pause in the video. Then you get me singing my little Eddie song as well. So I had just shy of 4 hours to edit through. Just shy. It was like 3 hours 58 minutes. So the video you're going to see at some point, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, I was out 4 hours, got more than 35 bags, and with all the editing and everything, basically it took up my whole day. I didn't have much to do. Parked up in front of the telly and sort of edited it whilst I was watching the telly in Fulham last night. But yeah, that's the point of it. And then you have to upload it. That takes another hour. Upload it to, what's its face? Oh, don't get killed to death. Upload it to, do you remember I swept these, everyone? On one of my September videos, I swept all 4, look. Probably going to be due another sweep soon. So yeah, basically that with the litter picking, alright, that was a mammoth one. That was a mammoth one with hours of footage to go through. But yeah, it took all day to do a video. All day to do a video. But if you do one where you say got an hour and a half of footage, and then you're going to use say half of it, 45 minutes, even that can take, by the time you sort of foot it and then uploaded it, you're looking at sort of 4 to 5 hours. Here's the bag I done when I left the video. So I've done a video over there on the green. I'll show you real quick. I'll walk over there when I've done this, and then we'll call it a day. So we got 3 bags up there, 3 bags here, and 1 I left by the Hayes Park side. There's 7 bags on just half of the route. Let's take a picture for posterity. And then I'm going to walk over the road real quick, everyone, then I'm going to call it a day. And then I'll upload it and you'll see it this afternoon. What is the time? It's about 10:30 in the morning. Now clean this on the way over. Look, someone's thrown something in there. This is what I'm saying about they need to empty the bins more frequently. So 3 bags there, 3 up by there, and then 1 there. 7 bags on half the route. And as I come up to the green, Pizza Box Hill, Warwick people, look, you named it Pizza Box Hill. I should put a sign up say, this green is now called Pizza Box Hill, dedicated to Warwick people. It's nice and clean because I've just done it. Look, there's all my bags. I've done 6 bags there as well. Yes, so I've done 13 bags today. I'm just going to go home now. I'm going to go for a run, have a nice cup of tea, go for a run and everything. So I'll use these bags as my backdrop. Let's come around so I haven't got the sun. I have the sun behind me and the green. So anyway, thanks for joining me, everyone. Very improvised today. I'm not even going to put an episode on it. It's just thrown in for posterity. So, oh, and there's my neighbour who also supports Fulham with his dog. Come on, Fulham! So thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy this little video. And the Magnificent 7 one will be out, let's put it out Tuesday morning now. So let's put it out Tuesday morning. Until then, catch you on the next one.